So it seems like Wuthering Waves have dropped even more information about version 2.0. Obviously, it's about a week away, and we're starting to get a lot more advertising for it and a lot more just kind of information in general about the overall update. And I'm very excited for what's to come, but a lot of this is to do with the actual update itself, how big it's going to be, and also what kind of compensation we're getting. So we're going to be going all in that because, again, they released this article, which is just a bunch of words. I'll be real, it isn't really friendly to users. No one really wants to read through all of this. So we're going to be going through some of the kind of main core stuff that you need to know about. Obviously, a lot of the stuff that they do cover is stuff about like characters and new story quests, which we already know about, and we don't really care about that. But they pretty much put down here that the maintenance time is going to be from 4 o'clock in the morning at 2 on the 2nd of January, to the 2nd of January, 11 o'clock. So it's going to be about about 7 hour kind of maintenance period, which again, I don't think is too bad. That is at UTC +8, so figure that out whatever time zone you're at. So again, we go into the maintenance compensation. We got Asteroid 300, which is to be expected, and also Crystal Servant 2, which is very nice. Again, that's the kind of usual compensation we get for an update, which I think is, pretty adequate. I don't think they need to really change much with that. It's only a thing for saying sorry about the maintenance wait and everything like that. But also what people have been kind of excited about, or well, I think excited about, kind of focusing in on, is how big the actual update is going to be. Now, if we go down, we should be able to find it. Maybe I went past it. No, here it is. So we got the required storage space. So on PC, it's going to be 60 gigabytes for the update, which is absolutely insane. Well, no, it's required, sorry. So I'm not sure if that's the entire game or if that is just the update. I'm pretty sure it is the update. I'm not sure. Actually, no, it can't be the update. I'm pretty sure it is just the game in general, but it's 60 gigabytes on PC and 25 gigabytes on Android. So again, that is a very hefty game, especially over on Android or iOS actually as well. So yeah, people on mobile aren't eating very good with that one just because of how much, space it takes up. Not everybody has 25 gigabytes of space on their phone to just kind of give up. And 60 gigabytes on PC, I think that's pretty fair, to be fair, for a for a PC game. I think a lot of PC games at the moment, if you think about Fortnite and stuff like that, it's like 100 gigabytes, which is absolutely insane. So it is a little bit lower, but maybe that is just the update. I'm not actually sure. They haven't really kind of specified it too much. Now, obviously, we got the pre-download as well. We can start pre-downloading from the 31st of on New Year's Eve, so of December. Sorry, my brain went completely blank there. They say with the pre-download feature enabled, new version pre-download appears at the start button on the launch interface. Select this option to pre-download the material. The pre-download package is about 45 gigabytes in size. To ensure smoother decompressing and installation processes, it is recommended you have at least 60 gigabytes of spare storage on your PC. So I think the 60 gigabytes is how big the game is going to be in total. So I'm pretty sure the package is going to be about 45 gigabytes, I'm guessing, for the update. They haven't been very clear on this, to be fair, for a kind of article that is supposed to be telling us a lot about, how big this is going to be, how much space it's going to take up. They haven't actually been very clear. Now, obviously, a lot of the processing power and everything is going to be pretty much the same. Now, we do know that Rinascita is a very, very big region, so maybe that's the case. Maybe that's why the storage has gotten so much bigger. And there's a lot of people, they were complaining on Twitter about this, but I do think this is the combined kind of storage. Again, you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that, but it does seem like that's going to be it. But they say, yeah, the required rate is going to be 60 gigabytes for the total, which, yeah, a lot of people are confused about. A lot of people, they don't care too much. I don't really care too much, I reckon with Rinascita and all the areas we're getting, it's going to be pretty big anyways. So again, we can kind of expect that. And yeah, there was pretty much this tweet put out. Obviously, a lot of people are very excited for this update to come out. But there's also another thing that came out, which is going to be much more beneficial for creators, but like me, like everyone else who makes content on the game, which is the Project Wave Creator event, which again looks very, very cool. They released this, I'm pretty sure, just a couple of hours ago. I've already signed up to this because, again, it's a very good way to just kind of, help out Wuthering Waves and also just make a little bit of money maybe as well, but just by making videos, and it's really, really great. Now, obviously, they've been stepping up their game in terms of creation events and everything like that. They've said that they wanted to do that a little bit more. So again, I think this is just the start of it. Obviously, we've had previous Project Wave kind of things in the past and everything like that, and they've also got a creator program going at the moment. So again, it seems like they are making kind of steps to kind of improve the overall creator experience whenever it comes to Wuthering Waves. And yeah, you can literally go down, apply. I'm pretty sure the event duration is from the 27th of December, which is today. And then obviously we go to the, oh my god, the applications end on the 14th of January. And then, yeah, the event ends on the 9th of February. So again, it's quite a short event, but also it allows some creators to make a little bit of money. Maybe, maybe you're a smaller creator and you want some new kind of equipment. Maybe you want a new, mic or something like that to improve the quality of your videos. This would be a very good opportunity for you to do that because, again, the rewards, they actually include them down here. Creators will receive $100 rewards for each video entry of a maximum of two videos eligible. Then it goes 150, 200, which again is great. And there's also live stream incentives as well. If you're a live streamer, maybe you don't like making videos or recording videos, or maybe you like doing both. I think there's an option to do both. I'm not sure. But yeah, you pretty much get the same rewards for doing live streams as well. And then finally, you have creative incentives as well. Content creators will receive rewards according to total views and total view rankings. So this is going to be a little bit like the Zone Zero thing that we saw with the leaderboard in terms of streams of who's getting the most watch hours, who's getting the most kind of views and stuff like that, which again is great. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of stuff going on with the Wuthering Waves creator kind of program, as well as a lot of the stuff going on with 2.0 as well. Now, obviously, I'm very excited to see what kind of happens with this update in the future. Obviously, there's going to be way more added to this. I'm not sure if all of the regions that got featured in the live stream are going to be added to this update in particular, or if this is just the start, because again, as I said, it's quite a big update, but is that going to include everything for Rinascita up until 3.0 in terms of map design? Obviously, there'll be a couple of updates for new characters being added, everything like that, but in terms of the regions coming out, will there be more regions that will have to be added in the future? I'm going to guess so, but how many of the ones we saw in the live stream are we going to see off the bat? It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see if, maybe there's some other ways that Wuthering Waves can kind of sort out this storage problem, because I can kind of understand why 25 gigabytes is quite a bit for mobile, and I can see why some people are kind of upset by that. Maybe they could add some options of deleting previous story and everything like that, which some other gacha games have already started doing, because again, these games are getting big, It's not it's not like one of those games where they just put it out and they're like, okay, here's the game. It's about 40 gigabytes and it's not really going to get any bigger, maybe apart from some patch things, which won't even be like a gigabyte in total. But whereas there's constant patches coming out, new story, which just makes it bigger and bigger and bigger, which again is just a thing that happens with live service games and stuff like that. So maybe they can find a way to kind of combat the overall size of it, because compared to other live service games, there's a lot of story and a lot of maps and a lot of characters that these kind of games are adding, these gacha games are adding, because, it's a hefty kind of file size, and a lot of people are starting to feel it, And I think a big problem that people had with a lot of the Hoyoverse games in the past was the overall file size of some of like the Genshin Impact and also Honkai Star. Both of them were very big games, and especially when the Honkai Star came out, people were kind of wondering, well, I can't really get both, they're both quite big. And also, you think there's people that play so many other gacha games as well on mobile. Well, why would they download one of the biggest ones, on their phone? But again, hopefully they do kind of solve that, and hopefully, we hear more about this creator stuff in the future. Because again, it would be really cool if they can keep doing some creator events like this and maybe add some more permanent stuff to kind of help creators just create content, to be honest, because I think Wuthering Waves does need that. They do need some more, people in the space, and I think it will definitely help jumpstart a lot of the Wuthering Waves algorithm, because obviously, you got me and other people that make other content kind of like differently. Obviously, I do a lot of like news stuff. I cover a lot of drama stuff as well. But you got like Amethyst, who covers a lot of lore stuff, does some reacts and everything like that. We got like Cap, who does more reacts. We got Ryuku, who does his like thought pieces on Wuthering Waves, and also some other gacha games as well. So again, it would be really cool to have some other people in there, either doing the similar kind of stuff, or even just like doing some new stuff. Like obviously we've got Sydney Mara at the moment doing like more lore stuff. So it'd be cool to see more lore kind of creators, because again, lore isn't very big in the Wuthering Waves community at the moment. So maybe we'll see some of that, maybe we won't. But again, I just want to keep you guys up to date. Sorry, with what was going on with Wuthering Waves and everything with 2.0, because again, this is very exciting. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you think that the file size is a little bit too big? Do you think the compensation maybe isn't good enough or something like that? Because I think the compensation is fine. I think it's more the file size is what people are complaining about. But overall, I think it's a pretty good, start to an update and a start to an update maintenance. So yeah, that's what I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And also go to Gamer Subs. I don't think I've even plugged this on this channel before. But go over to Gamer Subs, use my code Kazzo, and get yourself 10% off a ton of cups and tubs. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.